Hello students, welcome back to maths class. So, in this video we will see the introduction of the chapter 12, which is ratio and proportion. So, the first exercise topic is ratio. So, ratio means comparing the two quantities in terms of how many times. When we are comparing two quantities with how many times is known as ratio. Ratio is denoted by the symbol 2 dot in the vertical. If we are taking two examples, so 75 is comparing with 25. Okay, they both can be simplified. Firstly, we will need to simplify them. They both can be simplified when we divide them using same number. Okay, and the same number is 5. Okay, 5 25. So we are dividing them same number 25 from 25 in the numerator and in the denominator. So when 75 will divide by 25, we will get 3, and when 25 will divide by 25, it will give us 1. So the ratio is 3:1. One more example is here. Same 10 by 2. Firstly, we will convert it into the simplest form, and 10 and 2 are having the common factor as 2. So when 10 will divide by 2, it will give us 5, and when 2 will divide by 2, it will give us 1. So that the ratio is 5:1. Here, two quantities can be compared only if they are in the same unit. If we are solving case in the case of units, on that time we need to see is their unit is same or not. If unit is not same, so we will try to convert the unsame unit into the same unit. Okay, the new topic is equivalent ratio. We can get equivalent ratio by multiplying or dividing the numerator and denominator by the same number. In the equivalent, we have word equi, and equi means equal. So equivalent ratio, when we are multiplying and dividing the numerator and denominator by the same number, we will get the equivalent ratio. Here we have example 6:4. So we will take its first equivalent fraction. We have 6 by 4. We can divide or multiply same number in the numerator and in the denominator. So firstly we will see when 6 and 4 when dividing by the same number. So when we are dividing it by the 2, so 6 will divide by 2 will give us 3, and when 4 will divide by 2, it will give us 2. So here we have 3:2. Second case we can see for the same example 6 by 4. Now we will see for the multiplication 6 by 4 when multiplies by 2. Okay, so 6 2s are 12, 4 2s are 8. So 12:8. One more example we can see 6 and 4 when multiplying by 10 in the numerator and 10 in the denominator. So 6 tens are 60, 4 tens are 40. So 60:40. So they all are the equivalent ratio of 6:4. Okay. Okay. So here we divides by one number, here we multiplied by the same number in numerator and denominator, and this is the same example. So as we can get any ratios, equivalent ratios. Now we are going to begin exercise 12.1. We will see in this video question number 1 to question number 5. Question number 1 is there are 20 girls and 50 boys in a class. So girls is 20 and boys are 15. So how many are total? Total are 20 plus 15 is 35. Okay. Its A is what is the ratio of number of girls to the number of boys. We need to find the ratio of number of girls with respect to number of boys. Number of girls are 20 and number of boys are 15. Okay. This 20 and 15 are having one common factor which is 5. So we will divide 20 and 15 by the same number which is 5. When 20 will divide by 5, it will give us 4. And when 15 will divide by 5, it will give us 3. So that 4:3 is the ratio in between number of girls, ratio of number of boys. B part is what is the ratio of number of girls to the total number of student in the class. So same as previous, number of girls with respect to total student. Number of girls are 20 and total students are 35. Okay. Now you can simply see 20 and 35 are having one common factor which is 5. So we are dividing 20 and 35 from 5. When 20 will divide by 5, it will give us 4. And when 35 will divide by 5, it will give us 7. So the ratio is 4:7 is the ratio in between numbers of girls to the total students in the class. Second question, out of 30 students. Okay, out of 30 it means total students are 30. In a class, 6 likes football. 6 students like football. So football is likes by 6 students. 12 likes cricket. Cricket is likes by 12 students. And remaining likes tennis. So whatever the number of student is remaining, they all like tennis. But the tennis number of student did not given who likes tennis. So how we can find? We will simply subtract the addition of football and cricket from total. This is the total. Total will subtract the football and cricket student. So 30 minus 6 plus 12 is 18 and 30 minus 18 is 12, which is likes by the student who likes tennis. So its A1 is find the ratio of number of students liking football to number of students liking tennis. So firstly, number of student likes football and with respect to number of student who likes tennis. Okay, football is likes by 6 student and tennis is likes by 12 student. Okay, they both are having one common factor which is 6, more than one common factors are here, 2, 3, 6. So we will divide them by the greatest common factor. 6 1 is 6. When 12 will divide by 6, it will give us 1, so that the ratio is 1:2. B is number of students liking cricket to total number of student. So here number of student who likes cricket to total student. Okay, the number of students who likes crickets are 12 and the total students are 30. And you can simply see 12 and 30 both are coming in the table of 6. So we will divide both with 6. When we are dividing 12 by 6, it will give us 2. And when we are dividing 30 by 6, it will give 5. So that the ratio is 2:5. Question number 3 is, see the figure and find the ratio of. Here we have one rectangle. Inside one rectangle we have 1, 2, 3 triangle, 1, 2 square and 1, 2 circles. And we need to find the ratio of the following. First one, number of triangles to the number of circle inside the rectangle. So inside the rectangle we need to find the ratio in between number of triangle with number of circle. How many triangle inside the rectangle? 3. And how many circle? 2, which is already in the simplest form. So the ratio is 3:2. B is number of squares to all the figures inside the rectangle. So number of square with respect to all figure. Okay, total number of figures. So how many squares are in the rectangle? 1 and 2. And how many are total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it is already in the simplest form. So 2:7 is the ratio of number of square to all figures inside the rectangle. C is number of circle to all the figures inside the rectangle. So same as previous, number of circle with respect to number of all figures. How many circles are in the figure? 1, 2. And how many total figures are here that we counted is 7, and which is already in the simplest form. So 2:7 is the ratio of number of circle with respect to all figures. Question number 4 is, distance travelled by Hamid and Akhtar in an hour are 9 km and 12 km. It means in 1 hour Hamid travel 9 km and in the same 1 hour Akhtar can travel 12 km. Find the ratio of the speed of Hamid to the speed of Akhtar. Okay, so we need to find the speed of Hamid and speed of Akhtar. So its ratio we need to find. So firstly we will find the speed of Hamid and speed of Akhtar. Okay, Hamid can travel 9 km in 1 hour. So 9 km per hour. Same as for the speed of Akhtar. Akhtar can travel 12 km in 1 hour. So 12 km per hour. We need to find the ratio of the speed of Hamid to speed of Akhtar. So Hamid speed is 9 km per hour and Akhtar speed is 12 km per hour. You can simply see the units are same. So we can reduce unit to unit. So here we have 9 by 12 and both are coming in the table of 3. That's why we are dividing them by 3. So when 9 will divide by 3, it will give us 3, and when 12 will divide by 3, it will give us 4. So that the ratio is 3:4 of the speed of Hamid with respect to speed of Akhtar. Question number 5 is filling the following blanks. And letter we have to answer is, are these equivalent ratios? Its first one is 15 by 18. You can simply see this is not the simplest form. So firstly we will convert this 15 by 18 into the smallest form. They both are coming in the table of 3, so we are dividing them from 3. When 15 will divide by 3, it will give us 5, and when 18 will divide by 3, it will give us 6. So 5 by 6 is the simplest form of the first one, and you can simply see in the second one we have 6. So upside automatically we will put 5, because when we divide 15 and 18 by 3, we will get 5 by 6. Now these both are having the simplest form, 5 by 6, 5 by 6. Now we have 10 by blank, and we have the starting 2 as a simplest form, 5 by 6. So from 5 by 6, how can we get 10 by dash? You can simply see in the table of 5, 10 comes 2 times. So if we are multiplying by 2 in the numerator, same number we will multiply in the denominator. So 6 2s are 12. So what will come here? Here 12 will come, and when we reduce 10 and 12, what we will get? 5 and 6. From the table of 2, when we reduce, what we will get? We will get its simplest form also, 5 by 6. Last is dash by 30. We need to find this dash and 30. Okay. So all starting 3 are having simplest form is 5 by 6. So in the table of 6, 30 comes how many times? 5 times. If we are multiplying by 5 in the denominator, same number we will multiply in the numerator, and 5 5s are 25. It means blank space is filled by 25, and when we reduce them from the table of 5, 5 5s are 25, 5 6s are 30. So its simplest form is also 5 by 6. So letter that we need to answer is, are these equivalent ratio? Yes, because we will write their reason, because their simplest form or ratios are equal. Okay, that's why yes, they are in the equivalent ratio. And remaining questions of this exercise we will see in the next video.